Ever since I got my first camera in late 2018, I've always wanted a light in this form factor. But honestly, I just never felt like spending the money on it. I was a semi-broke 17-year-old that only had the means to buy one light, so a wand light was never really practical for me. But now that I have enough practicalities, I kind of feel like the dog that caught the car, because now that I have it, what do I do? We are at the photo shoot with the Cinepeer CF100. We're going to be shooting with the X100 for the first time, or shooting portraits with it for the first time. We're in this nice 1955 space. Everything here is pretty much from 1955, but it's a really cool space. Definitely my style. I like older looking spaces, so this is perfect. Usually I do pretty soft lighting for portraits, but this time we're going to try to do something a little more harsh. Get out of our comfort zone a little bit. You could do a little intro.
What's up, guys? My name is Calebe. Patrick just posted on his stories like, I need a videographer here in Marietta, and I light up, and I'm here today to help him out to shoot this behind the scenes.
This is kind of a difficult light for me to position. Glimmer glass is my go-to filter. All right, let's do it. And then we'll go elbows to your knees there. Yep. Ooh, wow, the lighting looks wonderful here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Turn this way. The sunset lamp is coming in clutch. That's kind of crazy. Bring your hands in front, and then let's go right arm to your forearm. Yep, that's perfect. Are you able to lean back against the wall? Can you actually slouch a little bit? Slouch a little bit more. Your right arm, just bring it on the counter here. Spread it out just a little bit more. And then bend your elbow back towards the wall. You can lean forward more. And then look at me. Let me have you sit on the TV. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. And then at that light.
What?
What's your favorite color?
Black.
All right, let me have you stand up. Perfect. I feel good. This was very interesting to use. My first time using something like this, it was difficult. I was challenged, which was good. All right, let's talk about this light. The first thing I want to say is that I'm not the person that's going to do a super in-depth tech review on this light. There are so many other channels that have already done that, and those are things that you can read online. And hopefully you've come to this video wondering, okay, how can I use this light? How is it going to perform? And that's the type of value that I enjoy bringing to you guys the most, is how is the user experience, how does it perform, and what's possible with this light. And everybody's going to use it in a different way. Everybody has their own sense of creativity, but hopefully I have added a new perspective to what this can do. But now to talk about the light, which is chilling at 5% right now. This thing took me for a loop. I've just never used something like this as a key light for portraits, and that's a weird thing about me, is I like to use whatever lights I am sent as a key light, because apparently that's what all lights are supposed to be, is a key light, and so I just try to use it like that. And I've never used something that is shaped like this as a key light, and so I wasn't used to how much it was gonna spread and not being able to control it as much as I wanted to. I know that they have the grids for the CF100, but I wasn't able to find a listing for the grids for this. So that would have been really nice to have, just to control the spill a little bit, but I was able to control it just by kind of closing the barn doors but even when the barn doors are closed, you still get a little bit of spread because the diffusion has to go on the outside of the barn doors. But I think overall, it still controls it pretty well. I think the diffusion is pretty nice also, considering how it is put on. I was definitely challenged by using this as a key light. It definitely worked perfectly as fill, just like on those pictures where she was sitting on the TV. I just used this as fill on those back curtains and it worked perfectly. I do like how it performed as a key light in the kitchen though, especially on those close-ups. I think it's definitely a harsher light than I'm used to, but I think it's harder to tell how harsh it is for some reason in those photos specifically. The question is, would I use this as a key light again? Yes, but for a different type of shoot. I think especially for a nighttime shoot with the diffusion, the way that it spreads would look really nice at nighttime, especially if you have some city lights in the background. But I think I was able to prove that it can be a key light for some things. I think the situation that we used it in, it's definitely obviously capable of doing what we did. So overall, I really enjoyed using this light. Like I said in the beginning, it's the type of light that I wanted for a long time, and this being the first type of light of its kind that I've owned, it definitely didn't disappoint. Even though it's a mainly plastic build, it feels very good in the hand. It feels very solid. I did not mean to do that, but yes, it feels very solid. It has a really nice handle on it. I think that's one of my favorite features is the handle, the felt rubber handle with the little design in it. It's a fun piece of gear. I'll definitely continue to use it. Hopefully you know by now if it's for you or not. There's a few features I didn't use, like the light bulb, fireworks, police, paparazzi, stuff like that. It has a lot of those same effect features that are in their Molus line of lights. So I hope this video was helpful to you in any way. If you are interested in getting a Cinepeer CF100 for yourself, use the link down in the description. Get yourself a little discount, and I will see you guys on the next one.